Good afternoon, folks. Welcome back to Undercover ET UK. We are back again for a quick one tonight. Robert Shiepe over in LA, custodian file. We had an interview with Eddie Abbott recently, and it was a cracking interview. If you guys haven't watched it, please watch this one here. Really, really good. And for those that have watched it, you will know that we had a UFO capture during the interview, and I did overlay the clip in the interview itself. But there was more, folks. We did say that, Robert did state that the LAPD were circling the area as we were talking. So he's pulled the roof camera file off, and I wanted to share it with you guys because it is phenomenal, really, what the LAPD are doing out there. For one, they shouldn't be out there. It's a sheriff-run area. Two, they're circling this thing and just wasting fuel, and you'd think it's for nothing, right? But there are dragons tagging this thing. So let's quickly get into that, and then we're going to get into 3-Eye Atlas, because Avi Lobe really suspects this thing to be something else. They're not entirely sure it's a comet, folks. We're going to get into it. Like and subscribe. As always, support our research, support the public's evidence, support disclosure, folks. Let's go. All right, guys. So this is the roof cam. This was during our interview. So, like I say, it's really incredible stuff. Check this out. And this is fast forwarded as well. So look at it. Just circling. That's madness. You're getting the odd plane go past. But guys, the UAP are tagging this helicopter. This is just sped up. So you can't see them right now. But just you wait. I mean, look how long it hung around for. And folks, the reason why the LAPD do not patrol this area and it's just left to the sheriff alone, there is next to no crime. Okay, so with that said, what the hell is this thing doing out here almost every single day? It bears the question. It really bears the question. And this is cracking evidence. I just saw a dragon go past then. Cracking evidence. And we're going to go into the second video, and we're going to show you some UFOs tagging this thing. Okay, so here we go. All time stamped up, 10:35. So during the interview, Robert said that LAPD helicopter was on its way in. He had about 30, 50 seconds to start recording. And I actually stated at the time it was 6:29 p.m. UK time. I believe that was the time. It was 29 minutes past the hour anyway. And, if you do the maths and do the time difference, that made it 10:30. Would have been 10:29 in the morning, Robert's time. But by the time he caught the first dragon, he came back to the interview, started talking, and this is what he recorded. Obviously, 10:35:59 a.m. Okay, let's go. Look at that. Look at the movement and speed of that thing. That's insane. Look how slow the helicopter is going, first of all. And then look at these dragons just coming out. Ooh. Flipping heck. They're not wasting any time, mate. Any time. Another one. Boom. Look at that. Wings out like a bird. But not a bird, guys. Not a bird. This is plasma jets. These things are moving way too fast. And, if that was a bird, you'd see every single movement. It would take much longer to clear the lens. So, thank you very much, Doc. And it goes to show, guys, it doesn't matter what day it is. Doc knows exactly when they're going to come in. There's an area in which if an aircraft flies into it, they are going to get tagged. It's as simple as that. It's taken years to get this knowledge, and props to Robert. Please visit his channel if you haven't. Avi Lobe next on Fox News 10, and now Avi is coming out with some information which we should take on board. Crazy stuff. Let's have a listen, and I'll give you my opinion afterwards.
The age of the universe is 13.8 billion years, and so that's 3 times longer. So the sun was around only for the last 1/3 of cosmic history.
Yeah.
Most of the stars formed billions of years before the sun. And if if a civilization like ours emerged next to them, you can ask, how long will it take Voyager, the spacecraft that we launched out of the solar system, how long will it take it to reach the opposite side of the Milky Way? It's less than 1 billion years. And therefore, they had plenty of time, those cosmic neighbors that we have,
Yes.
plenty of time to reach our backyard.
Yeah. Let me ask you about a couple of things. Does this have any steering mechanism that you think, are you seeing it go off a straight line at all? Or is there any detection that it is being steered?
That's an excellent question. So far, no data was reported about the trajectory and how close it is to what we expect from gravity alone. The data will get better as it comes closer, but eventually, yes, this is considered to be non-gravitational acceleration, a subject that could reveal the existence of a propulsion system or some engine to the object. That will definitely be a technological signature.
Is it traveling faster than what we would expect? I think, 41 miles per second? Is that faster than what we can do? Or is it traveling in a way that makes it look unusual?
Well, it's twice as fast as the fastest rockets that we ever launched. It's much faster, twice as fast as the previous interstellar objects. It could be produced by natural processes such as speed. It's not overwhelming, but you have also to realize that an object moving much faster than that would never be noticed by astronomers, because we would just have one frame of it and we wouldn't really know how fast it's moving.
That's interesting.
Astronomers are using telescopes to look for objects moving roughly at the speed of planets around the sun, and this one is twice as fast as the speed of the Earth around the sun.
That suggests that it wants to be noticed.
Maybe it's one of those reasons that it visits the inner solar system, but we will not know until it comes closer and gets brighter, and applying heat to it from sunlight would reveal us the identity of this object.
When do you think, Doctor, when do you think we would get an answer? It looks like it's going to pass closest to Earth in late December, but we're going to get a good pass at Mars. Do you think we're going to have an answer, say, within a month as to what the origin of this is? Maybe not the origin, but what it is.
Yeah, that's my hope. That by collecting more data, it will eventually become clear. If it's anomalous, it wouldn't be possible to shove these anomalies under the carpet of traditional thinking. However, if it's a comet, it will be clear that it's a comet, because it will warm up as it gets closer to the sun and erupt in outgassing and release of dust. So my hope is that by the end of September, we will know, because during October, it will be difficult to observe it, because the sun will be in the way.
Yeah.
It will hide behind the sun at that time.
It's just the one thing that's interesting to me, just a quick answer on this, if you will. I mean, it's kind of avoiding the one place that's teeming with life in our solar system.
True.
It's odd. Do you have any thoughts about it?
Well, it might have a reason for that. If it releases, for example, mini probes. So I am leading the Galileo project, that is monitoring the sky with 3 observatories and looking for any objects that are technological but not human-made in our sky over Massachusetts, Pennsylvania, and Nevada. And we will continue to do that for the coming years. But I instructed my research team to check if close to the end of October 2025, there would be any new objects appearing in the Earth's atmosphere, if we would notice any activity. Now, we are documenting everything with machine learning software that analyzes objects and looks for outliers. And so if in the months after the passage of 3I Atlas close to the sun, if we would see any unusual activity, you will know about it.
Okay, now we're getting into this critical question of, is the world prepared for contact? And I just want to throw something out. I've been a little bit suspicious that suddenly the government is throwing open the books on a lot of this stuff. What they've found, I don't know if it's misdirection, but we're starting to get a lot of chatter that, hey, there is stuff that's happening, we're acknowledging it's happening, and we don't know what it is. Do you think that our government is softening the battlefield to kind of prepare us for the possibility that this could happen?
That would be very interesting. I had a phone call from Congresswoman Anna Paulina Luna.
Yes.
A couple of weeks ago, and she wanted an update about Three Eye Atlas, and she's leading a task force that is aiming to uncover the information that government has about unidentified anomalous phenomena near Earth. And I mentioned to her the possibility of using the Juno spacecraft near Jupiter to probe Three Eye Atlas when it passes close to Jupiter in the middle of March 2026. And she wrote a letter to the Transportation Secretary Sean Duffy, who is currently the head of NASA, interim administrator of NASA. And I'm very grateful for her visionary letter encouraging NASA to do as much as they can to observe Three Eye Atlas, but also closer to home in the atmosphere of Earth. The intelligence agencies are reporting about objects we don't identify, and we need to get to the bottom of it. It's possible that some of these objects are produced by adversarial nations, in which case this is a matter of national security.
Yeah.
But if not, it would be the biggest discovery of science ever.
What a fantastic point Avi Lobe has just made there. Again, just an open scientist looking for open answers, trying to do the best he can to find these answers as well. And I ask you guys, whether you agree with him or not, support him, because it's taken us a long time to find scientists that want to just go against the grain, shall we say. There's a lot of scientists just will not come out of the comfort zone of, what's patterned, what we know today, what we know to be, because they're afraid of either change or they're just too damn egotistical to recognise what's going on. I commend Avi. I commend all the scientists that are looking at this and were willing to be open-minded about it, because what you end up with after a while is results. And look, he's already talking about technological advancements, which I believe humanity already has, and it's just being repressed and hidden. So it's a real shame. But this is going to be a massive advancement. And again, guys, keep recording the skies, because what you guys are doing is the homework that we should have been doing many, many years ago. Not just you guys, there are other channels out there doing it as well. Just keep it up, keep the support up, guys. That's what it's all about. Thank you very much, Newsmaker and Avi Lobe. Alright, that's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed that one. Reminder, tomorrow I've got Tridactyls on the show. We're going to be talking about the Nazca mummies. He's a former archaeologist, real professional, and wants to give you guys the lowdown on the Nazca mummies. So look forward to that one tomorrow. With that said, subscribe to the channel. It's free to do. Support the public's evidence. Support our research. Support disclosure, folks. Thank you so much. Take care. All the best. And I'll see you on the next one. Bye-bye for now.